Hey guys, it's Bailey from Making Up the Midwest, and this is going to be my July Battle of the Monthly Subscription Services between Ipsy and Birchbox, so let's get started. First up is Birchbox, and the theme this month is around suits, or at least I think a few of the products in this month's box are centered or were picked by cast members of Suits. And let's jump right in. The first product is from Kerastase, and they are two sample packets. Where'd they go? Here they are. Now these are the Fondant Chroma Captive Treat. Full sizes are 41. These are sample packets, obviously, and the description says this lush formula uses ionic technology to keep your hue shiny and vibrant for up to 40 days longer. Massage, then it gives you instructions as to how to use. Now, I am not one for these sample packet sizes. I prefer even if they're a deluxe size bottle, but the fact that these are for color treated hair is right up my alley. I don't, some of you might have noticed that I recently changed my hair up a little bit in addition to a cut. I also put in some at-home highlights, so I'm looking for any color treatment sort of shampoos and conditioners that'll help elongate the lasting power of the blonde or honey colored highlights that I put in. So I'll be eager to see just how effectively these work, although the downside again of the packets is that you don't necessarily get enough to see how effective they will be. So that's the first item. Next up is a mascara from Model Co. It's their Fiber Lash Extend Extreme Black Lengthening Mascara. I'm actually wearing it today, and on the back here you can see it comes with a mirror. Hopefully I didn't just blind you. It says, "Falsies without the fuss. This innovative mascara uses fibers to give you enviable fringe." Like I said, I'm wearing it today. I don't notice it doing extravagant things for my lashes. They're not super full, thick, or long. Really doesn't curl that much. So I'll have to give it the full day wear test, do before and after pictures to really judge how well or what it does for my lashes, but first impressions are that I'm not super impressed with it. Still, it is a full-size product and worth $24 at that, so it does add some value to this box. This next product is one that I have been so eager to try ever since their release because they have been so built up and raved about here on YouTube and also on blogs. They are the Balm's In-Stain Blushes, and the one that I got is actually in the shade Swiss Dot, which you can kind of see here is, it looks orangey in this pan, but it's really more peachy. I'm wearing it today on my cheeks. So far, I really like the way it applied. It really is a different texture, which is surprising to say from a blush or a powder product. To me, it's kind of like, well, it's all powder. It all kind of functions the same, but when this applied, it was almost creamy. As weird as that sounds, it was just a very creamy powder, and so I can see it lending itself well to being long-lasting. Only time will tell because I really did just apply it a few minutes ago, but so far I'm really liking it, and I love the shade Swiss Dot, so it's a great addition to this little Birchbox this month. So the next product was the Suits pick, and it is a Benta Berry G1 Moisturizing Face Cream. It's in a tiny little sample size like this. I've always said this, I'll say it again, I'm not one to go outside of my skincare routine and the products that I use in it with these boxes, so luckily it's only a sample size. Not much will go to waste unless I decide to give it away to somebody else who will use it, but probably not for me in this box. Last product is a little beauty extra, and it comes in the form of some adorable bobby pins. These are just that, they're bobby pins, sold in a set of 6 for $5. These are just 2, but they have this great little green pattern on it, and I'm always looking for a fun way to kind of spice up hair accessories because sometimes you just don't feel like doing your hair all the way some days, and it's nice to add that little extra pop when you just need something to spice your do up. Next, let's move on to Ipsy, which just killed it this month. Look at how cute this, it's almost like a pencil case, which is nice for those gearing up for school, but I just love both the style and that it's transparent. You can see what's in there. This to me is like a true makeup pouch that I would carry in my purse. Love this. But I'm going to start with a product that didn't actually fit in the bag this month, and it is, they packaged it nicely in one of these little bags, so in case it bursts, which sometimes happens in these boxes, it didn't get all over everything. This is from the brand Healthy Sexy Hair, which I think is part of Big Sexy Hair, one that I love, and it's the Soy Renewal Beach Spray. So basically a sea salt sort of mist is what I'm assuming, which I love. The trick for me is finding one that doesn't make my hair crispy crunchy, but still gives a little bit of body and bounce and curl like those I was just at the beach sort of waves. So I'll be excited to put this to the test, and it's a nice size, which is always good. Next, I should have started with this probably because I think this is the extra. Not everyone got this because I'm not seeing it on my little brand card that came in the box this month, but this is a Selena Gomez or it's a Nicole by OPI nail polish, and it's in part of the Selena Gomez collection. This is in the shade Pretty and Plum. I have it on my pinky right now. You'll see soon that I got 2 nail polishes in this bag, and I couldn't decide which one to wear. So this is part of their rewards program, so they now have a referral program where if you refer other subscribers, you will get perks. I think if you refer 2 or more each month. So this was the perk for this month, and it's always nice. It's a full-size nail polish from a brand new collection that has just come out, so this is a great bonus. Next up was something I was very excited to see in this box, and it is a trio of shadows from the BH Cosmetics California collection palettes, which I actually own all 3 of. I've done reviews and swatches if you are actually curious to see what all of those shadows and blushes look like together. But essentially what they've done is taken one shadow that's kind of representative of each palette and placed it here in a trio. They're actually what I'm wearing today. I have this gold kind of on the inner third, the brown blended into my crease and in the outer half, and then this purple kind of deepened up in the outer corner, which added a great, nice, bright pop of color. So overall, this was a cute, fun little addition. You get 3 nice shadows, great for those who love color cosmetics, but not a huge commitment because you can see the sizes aren't ginormous by any means. I think this is supposed to have a magnetic clasp, but it's a pretty weak one at that, so I won't be doing heavy-duty traveling with this, but it is a really nice way to sample shadows from BH Cosmetics nonetheless. Up next is the second nail polish that came in this month's Ipsy bag, and it is from the brand Nail Teenie. It's what's on the rest of my nails, in case you can't tell, and it is in the shade Mai Tai, a super fun peach color to kind of carry me through the rest of the summer, and these are not cheap. They recently started selling them in Walgreens, like the new super sort of Walgreens that are coming out with the big beauty center. This is a brand that is sold there, and I didn't realize how expensive they were. I want to say they're more than $10 a piece, which makes this a really nice addition to this bag, and it's not the first time we've received polishes from this brand, which it happens to be a really nice polish, at least the 2 that I have tried, so good addition. I don't think I can say that enough. Great addition to this month's bag. The last full-size product in July's bag is another great addition both monetarily and quality-wise, and it is a lip crayon from Pop Beauty. It's the Pouty Pop Crayon, and it is what is currently on my lips. This is the shade. Does it have a Coral Crush? So it's really, I feel like it's a softer pink over a coral, but I'm sure it's more versatile depending on what you pair it with. First impressions are it is very smooth, goes on evenly. It's kind of pastel and creamy, so I could see it maybe lumping or like what am I trying to say? Sinking a little bit into lines, but as with everything that I've mentioned here today, until I further test it a little more in depth, I won't have a solid idea of what it's like. But so far I think it's great quality, and in general Pop Beauty tends to be, again, another one of those mid to high end ranges. It falls on the higher end range, not the drugstore range at Ulta, so it's a nice addition to this month's bag. And then the last product is a sample size. It's from the brand Coola, and it's a mineral sunscreen. Again, it's a tiny little size. I don't tend to change up my skincare, even when it comes to sunscreen, so I don't think I'll be using this, but it's the one sample size product in this bag, so it's not a huge loss. So that is everything I got in my July Birchbox and Ipsy bags. I hope you guys enjoyed watching that. I feel like it was a good month on both ends. I got tons of full-size color cosmetics from Ipsy, but I also got that the Balm In Stain Blush, which I have really been dying to try, so both were good on my end. I'd love to hear what you got in yours and what you think about all of it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!